Let's bring someone else in. Add something to the conversation. How about this man? Wayne Gretzky joins us right now. We're excited to have you on the show tomorrow, Wayne. I do want to ask you first about Brayden Schenn, because I know he's someone that you're fairly close with. Did you speak to him around the time the trade was going down?
Yeah, I did. And same as you guys, we didn't have rookie laps when I played either. That's I talked to him in the morning. I called him. I said, listen, I got traded with a family. I know he's got a young family. He's got an 8-week-old. And I said, if you want some advice, I can give you some advice both ways. And he said, I already waived my no trade. I'm going to the island. I saw Patrick Roy in the lobby. I said, you're in the same hotel? So, yeah, you know what? He's such a wonderful young man. And St. Louis is going to miss him. But, you know, I live in St. Louis, and the chatter in St. Louis in September was so extreme, so high. There was so much positive talk about that hockey club, and it didn't go their way this year. And they had to make some moves and make some changes. And, you know, Brayden is such a wonderful young man. He's a pure NHL hockey player and just a tremendous guy. So I know he's going to be a nice fit for the Islanders. He's going to love playing for Patrick Roy. He's going to be the perfect fit for that team.
I want to ask you about probably what drew him to this team. And first is that the East, if you're in playoff position, it feels like you have a shot to come out of the East. So yeah, you're in the mix for a Stanley Cup run. The other selling point, the first top of the list, would probably be the fact that Matthew Schaefer's there. And I'm curious because, Gretz, we've seen 18-year-olds come into this league and have a huge influence, but usually it's forwards. What do you make of an 18-year-old D-man doing what he's doing?
I have to say, you know, McHugh and Hughes are so good. Those two guys are probably a notch above everyone else. And I think Hughes proved that at the Olympics. McHugh played great at the Olympics. They've both been tremendous NHL players. And, you know, you guys are so right. You can't pick him above those guys right now for the Norris. But I'm sitting here thinking, my goodness, would this team be where they are right now without him? What about winning the MVP of the league? That's how good this kid has been. And I'm not saying he's going to win it. I'm just saying that's the talk that he should be in, because I'm not sure that team would be where they are right now without him. And that's what the basis of the MVP trophy is, right? Who's the most valuable player to your team in the league? And right now, it's hard to say that he's not the most important player to the New York Islanders above any player in the National Hockey League. And I know McKinnon, and I know McDavid's the best player in the game, but take a step back and say, would the Islanders be where they are today without Schaefer? And I don't think they would be.
Hey, Gretz, there's a lot of rumors about Colton Parayko and whether a deal is potentially going to happen with the Buffalo Sabres or not. It didn't happen, but do you think this is actually the best thing possible for the St. Louis Blues? Because this could now open up this summer, the draft, more opportunities to trade Colton Parayko, because now teams might be thinking he could be open to possibly being moved?
Yeah, and he's a great player. He played well in the Olympics. You know, he probably has a family. I'm not sure. I don't know him that well. That probably thought, you know what, this time, it's close to April. I don't want to move my family right now. Let's sit down and talk in June, and maybe something else can happen. And, you know, he's doing what's best for his family. He's earned that right to have that no trade clause. But there's also, you know, as you guys know, it's not a big secret that Doug Armstrong's going to step away, and there's new management. So they'll sit down with them and talk about it. And then you go from there. But, you know, St. Louis is obviously in a rebuild, remodel. They're going to regroup. I am surprised that the year they had, I really anticipated them having a much better year than they've had. But that happens. This is the league. I was in Vegas on Sunday. I was at the Oilers skate. I remember sitting talking to my brother, who's the assistant GM of the Oilers, and I said, you know, the key for you guys is to finish 1, 2, or 3 in the West. If you finish 4 or 5, you might get Colorado that first round. But I don't see anyone else as deep as the Oilers and as much experience as the Oilers have in playoff hockey. If they can finish 1, 2, or 3 in that division, then all of a sudden you got a Colorado-Edmonton semifinal. So that's got to be their goal. They can't finish 4 or 5 and have to play Colorado in the first round, because Colorado right now has been the best team in hockey.
Gretz, I want to bring you back to St. Louis here because tonight wasn't supposed to be all about Brayden Schenn. In fact, it was supposed to be an event where they were celebrating a 30-year anniversary of your trade to the St. Louis Blues, which happened February 27th in 1996. Wayne Gretzky bobblehead night with the St. Louis Blues right here. What do you remember about that? And what do you remember about the first game, which apparently, according to the LA media, because they didn't keep time on ice, they played you 28 minutes, 55 seconds, and you played on the penalty kill as well. They worked you in that game, Gretz.
They're getting their money's worth.
Yeah. You know what? It all happened so fast. Before I knew it, I was a St. Louis Blue, and I flew to Vancouver. And I remember I played the game, and it was all fun. And I went for dinner with Brett Hall and Shane Corson after the game. But it just happened all so quickly. You know, Larry Robbins and I were good friends, and I sat down with Larry, and he said, you know, our team and organization, we're going to go young. I remember saying to him, I'm 36 years old. I want to try to win. And Larry said, you just tell me where you want to go. At that point in time, I sat down, and my wife, Jen, is from St. Louis. I said, you know what? St. Louis would be a great fit. I didn't know I was only going to last 3 months there, but I truly loved it. I still have a house there. It's one of the greatest cities in America. The people are so nice, and I love going there still to this day.
Well, Gretz, you'll be happy to know that it's a good-looking bobblehead. In fact, let's go back over here. It's really nice. It actually, I would say, kind of looks a little bit.
Liam,
I can see it.
Liam, I want you to know two things. one, I can't believe how white my teeth are. And two, I think I have more bobbleheads than anybody. I got that record of it we can't break.
It's almost like I did the modeling for this one. Well, this is an excellent one.
Easy,
Gretz.
easy.
Listen, Wayne, thank you so much.
Let me ask you guys a question. How great was the Olympics? Wasn't it phenomenal?
Sensational.
It wasn't the outcome Canada wanted, but both women's and men's hockey was so good. It was such a treat to watch. I took my 3 boys. We went over for 7 days. Mr. Zaslav took care of us. It was so wonderful. I felt sick to my stomach for the Canadian team, but I was so happy for the Americans. It was just great hockey.
It was absolutely fantastic, and I'm looking forward to having you in studio tomorrow where we chat all about it.
Rest up, Gretz.
And you'll have plenty of time to chirp Biz. He'll be here as well. So.
All right, and Tuukka, all you need is a good goalie coach. That's all that matters.
That's all you need. Yeah, you got it, man.
All right, Wayne Gretzky, everyone. The great one. Short time with the St. Louis Blues, but a big moment when he was traded there.
I want one of those bobbleheads.
Yeah.
Me too, actually.
This is my first one.